The Pistons have an impressive start to the season thanks to Avery Bradley, Andre Drummond. Oh, Andre Drummond, right? Most improved player.
Andre Drummond, I've been talking about
Last night, they beat the Celtics by 10. Drummond had 26 points, 22 rebounds, and guess what? The Pistons are in second place in the East. I'm actually going to go to Paul on this because you did
I spoke about
say on
Drummond.
NBA Countdown, Andre Drummond you thought was better than what, Anthony?
Well, coming out of college.
Okay.
But I know this guy had potential, and this is what I've been wanting to see out of him since day one, and he's showing it. I think he took that to heart, what I said on national TV.
That you thought he was going to be better than AD?
Yeah, well, right now, I mean, proof is in the pudding. This guy is balling. I mean, he's going to be an all-star. I mean, Detroit is going to be a top 4 seed if he continues like this. His free throws have improved. He's playing much harder on both ends of the court, and that's what all I wanted to see. He's starting to fulfill his potential.
Are you listening, Stan Van Gundy? Get ready. This is the best story in the NBA so far this season, the Detroit Pistons. And Andre Drummond hitting free throws and telling the Boston crowd last night to shush when they were making fun of his, allegedly no longer bad free throw shooting. The best story of the season. He's playing exactly how Stan wants. They're playing hard. Tobias Harris, I don't think Tobias Harris has missed the entire season. It's the best story in the league.
You were saying we could see this as a playoff series, so could be a little preview
Why
there.
not?
I mean,
this would be a second-round playoff series the way these teams are playing.
And Avery Bradley last night, too, holding Kyrie to 1 of 6 shooting last night. Paul is his closest defender. You got to be impressed with that.
I think this is the biggest offseason acquisition. I think it's one of the top 5. Not the biggest. You have Paul George, Jimmy Butler, Chris Paul, these guys, but nobody talks about Avery Bradley. I mean, all they did was replace KCP for Avery Bradley. Right. I mean, what other moves did they make?
Reggie talked about it because we had him, Avery Bradley, on the show talking about it. But anyway,
yes, this is one of my favorite young players I had a chance to groom there in Boston. Yes. I mean, this guy brings it on both ends of the court. He's reliable. He can knock down threes. He can get to the bucket, and he can lock down your best perimeter player.
You know what I love about Avery Bradley? Watch how hard he cuts.
Yeah.
And the rest of the Pistons have seen that and be like, oh, that's how you cut. That's how you do it.
That.
He's one of the best cutters in the league.